You guys aren't hearing me. Sorry about that for you guys at home. It looks like we have about 3 people. And so we left off yesterday with summarizing data. Is that true? So we said yesterday we computed the mean, the median, and the mode. So what I want to share with you guys is this. This is going to be a big deal for you guys, okay? It's going to be important. Now, hopefully you guys went and got your what? TI calculator. Is that right? And if I go to browser, hopefully it's going to do the right thing. Okay, there we are, browser. I'm going to go to the browser. Let's go here to Math 227. And let's find this. Where is this? Let's go back. You see this here? Oh, yeah. What I'm going to share with you guys here, I did a worksheet, a set of instructions here that you guys want. I'm going to put that in the chat. I thought I did. Put that in the chat. Okay. Oh, I did. It's just a little delayed here. I'm going to put that in the chat, but this is about how to get the mean, median, and mode for using the what? The TI calculator, okay? So you guys are going to love this. If you haven't gone out and got that calculator, ladies and gentlemen, you should. You're going to love it. All right, so I want you guys to try this out. So what I'm going to do, though, is this. I'm not going to duplicate what's on that sheet because you have that example, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you guys how to go about this via video format with the data we already did. In other words, we're going to verify, if I can go back, we're going to verify the mean, median, and mode. Okay, you guys okay with that? So if you have those calculators, I recommend you get them out. We're going to work with it. So take a look, and this is what you guys want to master. Now, the first time you see it, you say, wait, I have to do this. And, as you do it over and over again, what happens? Practice makes what? Perfect. So you want to practice. Okay, because we have a holiday coming up. You may want to do some what? Practice. All right. I'm going to show you guys how to go about this. Okay, so let's go to the TI now. I'm going to maybe scroll out because when you first see this, you may have to see the whole thing. You first have to enter data. So if you're looking at this, everything in gray is the data values, right? 6, 8, 6, 6, 7, 6, 6, 7, 7. These are your data values, okay? And here's the deal. We got to enter the data. So you say, well, how do I do that? Here's how you do that, okay? First of all, what class are you in? Statistics? Okay, so you're going to go to Stat. You guys see that there? And it's on Edit. This is what you're going to use to scroll up and down, left and right, okay? So we're going to go to Edit. It's on Edit and then Edit. Now, this is some data I was using in the past. I got to clear it out. So if you guys can see, and you probably can't, we're going to share with people at home here, take a closer look. See that there? You got L1 and L2. So what I'm going to tell you guys is we're going to have to scroll up to the title. L2, I'm going to clear that out. Now scroll back down. What just happened? I erased everything in L2. Now, if I want to erase everything in L1, I scroll up to the title and I clear that out too. Scroll back down. You guys with me on that one? Okay, so this is how you clear it. Now, we'll go through some examples here with you guys and we'll clear it out. But the first time you see it, you may say, what? And I apologize. You see, I didn't want to do that. We'll have to do that again. So all I did was scroll up and hit clear and scroll back down, okay? Go to the title and hit what? Clear and scroll back down. It's now ready. So if you guys didn't see that, that's what I did. So it's now ready in L1 for you to do what? To enter your what? Data, okay? Anybody have any questions on that part so far? Yes. Okay. You hit stat and edit, and you're going to clear out anything that's there. It may already be clear for you. So we're now ready to do what? Enter these data values, okay? So what I'm going to do now, demonstrate to you guys here. I'll have to scroll out again so you guys can see every detail. Let's enter the data values that are there, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to enter this stuff. 6, enter. What else? 8, enter. What else? 6, enter. 6, enter. 7, enter. 6, enter. 6, enter. 7, enter. 7, enter. So what I did is I did what? I just entered this data. Easy breezy lemon squeezy. All right. So here's what we're going to do next. Remember, I have those worksheets. I have that instructions already written down for you guys there. It's on my website. I'll refer to it again. So now you say, well, what do you want to do with this, right? You enter the data. Well, we want to compute like the mean, median, and mode. Is that true? So notice what I just said. I use language like what? Language like compute, okay? What other words do you associate with computing? What else could you say? Aside from compute, what could you say? Calculate? Does that sound okay? All right. Okay. So I'm going to go now again. I'm going to go to what? Stat. And I'm going to scroll over to what word? Calculate. So, under stat, I have edit, I got calculate, I have test. We're going to learn how to use some of these things. Right now, I'm going to calculate. Now, what I have to select is what's known as one variable stats. So take a look. We're on the calculate mode, one variable stats, because it's one variable statistics. So we're going to hit what there? Enter. Now, what do you guys see when you hit enter? What is that? What do you guys see there? Yeah, you see the list? It gives you the title. Did you enter your data in L1? Yes, good job. So when it calculates, what's it going to do? Calculate this one. Does that make some sense? All right, you guys, oh my God, you guys are going to do well. Good for you guys. So now I'm going to scroll down to the word what? Calculate. I'm going to hit calculate. Okay. What do you think the TI just did? It what? It calculated. And remember the symbol for the mean when it comes from a sample? What is that? It's that first symbol there, the X bar. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to approximate that to the nearest tenths. First decimal place. What is that going to be? 6 point what? Well, the first 5 is in the tenths. You look to the right, it's another 5. That gives you a what? 6. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is, 6.6. Now, was that what you guys got yesterday when we did this stuff? You guys remember? Look at all that from yesterday. Oh, yes, look at this. Nope, sorry. Gotta go. Oh, there we go. This is what you guys did yesterday using the what? Using the formula, using that definition from yesterday. So what I'm about to say is you could either use the formula on the test or you could use what? This process I'm sharing with you guys. What do you guys think? Is that going to make you go run out and rent the calculator? If not, by the end of lecture, you may. Okay, you guys know what and it gets even better. Yesterday, when we used the definition for the median, and you should learn it. What's the median from yesterday? The middle value? 6. You guys okay with that? Median? All right. Now, here's what I'm going to say to you guys. Can the TI, because this is what we're working with today, do you guys think, can the TI give you the median? The answer is what? Yes. Scroll down. Do you guys see a word called med? You know what that's short for? Median. So what's the median going to be here? What does it equal? 6. So ladies and gentlemen, the TI just gave you the median. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, the median is 6. And you know what? Didn't we get that yesterday too? There it is from yesterday. So ladies and gentlemen, good job. What do you guys think? Easy peasy lemon squeezy? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like I said, it's kind of, it's an interesting, remember I always say, what's the hardest part of statistics? Language and what? Process. So process is following a process to even get these answers. Even using the TI, there's a process. Now, remember for the mode, I want to bring something up from mode, okay? What should you guys do when it comes to the mode? You guys have to what? Remember that word sort? Okay. Now, the unfortunate thing here about sorting is what? What do you have to do to sort? The problem with the TI is it's not even a problem. But, the sorting aspect, the TI has to sort as well. You can tell the TI to sort. So what I'm going to do now here is this. I'm going to go tell that TI to sort. So there's a process here to sort as well. You say, what is the process? Go to stat. And it's under edit. You see this edit? What do you guys see? You see 2 sorts. Sort A, sort D. You're going to sort A, by the way. You're going to the first sorting. So when I hit enter, you go, uh-oh, what is it doing? The TI, we said to sort, we're commanding a sort. We're giving a command, I want you to sort. What do we want it to sort? Well, the data in list 1, is that true? Does that make sense? All right. How do you get to list 1? You see this here? You see the 1, by the way, the 1 key? See that 1 key? And then above it to the left, isn't there a blue L1? There's a blue L1. Is that true? L1. A blue L1. How do I get to that list 1? Yes, you got to go up to the blue second function, and then you hit L1, and then I'm going to say to you guys, close this, because it's actually function notation. All right. So you just told the TI to sort what? List 1, okay? So you're going to hit now enter. And once you hit enter, what did the TI just say to you guys? It says, I'm done. What do you think it's done doing? Sorting. Good. It's done sorting. All right. Now go where? Stat. Edit. You go, what do you mean? I'm going to enter things again? No. When you go back to the list, what you should notice is something interesting. What did the TI do to L1? It's sorted. Is that true? It's sorted. So you don't even have to sort, ladies and gentlemen. TI will sort for you. What you have to know is the definition of the mode. So what is that definition? What's the definition of the mode? Do you guys know? It's the most what? Popular data value. It's the data value with the highest frequency. So what you're going to need to now know how to do is count. How many sixes are there? 1, 2. How many sixes? 5. How many sevens? What do you think that means? The mode is what? 6, ladies and gentlemen. So you do have to know the definition. It's just not going to tell you. And that should be exactly what we got yesterday. Is that true? Let's go back. What do we get? Oh, the mode was what? Yeah, the mode was 6 yesterday, in case you guys didn't know. And what did we do yesterday? We had to color coordinate this yesterday. You see that 5 for the 6s. So when we sorted, we did this horizontal, like on our paper, but the TI does it vertically. So the first time you see this stuff, what's the deal? You go, oh, it's kind of just a display. But like I told you guys, I wrote that worksheet for you guys with a different example, illustrating what you need to do. It even has pictures. Okay, you guys see what I'm saying? And the question I did yesterday, or not yesterday, at that time, was how many children? No, not how many children. We asked people, how many pets? Oh, this is a different example. So, I did this a different example at that time. I went through the process for you guys. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to share that with you guys here. You do have that worksheet. And how do you guys get to this worksheet, by the way? Let's go over a little bit here. You can go to my website. What's my website again? Bless you. www. Let's see. Oh, those guys. www. What? ddjudge.com. Yeah, I should. I've been told that. Do an app. I just updated my picture. And I don't like that picture. I hate that one. I'm going to go back to my old one. My eHarmony photo I used to put. You guys know what I'm saying? eHarmony. Anybody been on eHarmony? You guys know, if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. I have my eHarmony photo. I had to change it to the reality. Well, you go to 227, because that's the class you're in. See this Statistics Online Transition? That's kind of where I put this one here. How do you get the mean, median, and mode, that worksheet there. I'm going to put a little video on it. Okay. I'm going to put a video on it as well. I'm probably maybe use this one here. Okay, I'm going to do a different version, though. Let me do this here. I'm going to ask you guys a question here. Okay? Here's the question. Anybody here have any pets? Anybody have any pets? Okay, what's the best pet to have? A dog? All right. Anybody else? What's your pet? A fish? Hey, that's my favorite, by the way. And don't laugh, because I used to have a tropical fish tank, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, isn't that fun? Anybody know what I'm talking about? That's fun. You got to really take care of it, though. And then it's beautiful. Oh, man. I wish I could go back and do it again. I might. What else? What's a good pet? Turtle. Some people have a turtle. They love turtles. You ever been to Hawaii? Anybody here been to Hawaii? Good for you. You see the turtles? Yeah, isn't that kind of nice? I like seeing the turtles, too. That's one of my favorite things to do in Hawaii, is watch the turtles. Snorkel, even. I want to snorkel with a turtle. Do they have it in Cancun? You got to be careful in Cancun. I'll tell you guys, I went to Cancun, and speaking of pets, and when I went to Cancun, I got on this boat that went out to Cozumel, right? Because at the time, people didn't realize that snorkeling, Cozumel was like the place to go. It's like there's Jacques Cousteau. You guys don't know who that is, but he had a television show. And he put Cozumel on the map, saying this is a world-class snorkeling place. And so, everybody went now to Cozumel or Cancun and Cozumel just to go snorkel and see all the beautiful fish. So I booked my little boat trip out to Cozumel, right? And they took us out, and they go, oh, by the way, there are no fish here. What? Because there was a hurricane prior to that, and the hurricane just scared all the fish away. I wish I would have known that fact before I booked the trip. Do you guys know what I mean? So we jumped in the ocean, and all we seen was like a barracuda. No fish. We're looking for the fish. Weren't there. So did the fish come back to Cozumel by any chance? Are they back? I hope. But if I ask, they probably won't even tell me. Is that right? They'll tell me, by the way, no fish. Who does that? No fish. Horrible. Anyway, tropical fish, my favorite pet. So I'm going to ask you guys, we're going to gather some data, right? How many pets do you have? Jeez, what's going on with his email? So pets. Okay, some of you guys, you roll that way. Your pets are your kids. Okay. It's not exactly, I hate to break the news to you. It's a little different. How many pets? 2. How many pets? 0. Good answer. How many pets? 1. Okay. How many pets? 0. Good answer. 4. Okay. 2. How many pets? 0. Okay. How many pets? 4. And I'm going to stop right there because, ladies and gentlemen, notice again, these are all data values represented by the letter X. And remember here, okay, this was a very bad way to do this. I am lazy. I only asked people that were closest to me. Convenient sample, the worst thing you could do. But unfortunately, people do that. So I just want to emphasize that aspect again. So if you leave here, at least leave here knowing that. Now, what are the data values? 2, 0, 1, 0, 4, 2, 0, 4. All right, you guys okay with that one? All righty. Now, let's go through the process, okay? You guys ready? Did you guys bring your TIs? I recommend bringing the TIs, every day, because then we could go through how to do this. And then when you go do your homework, you already know. And then if you do that, you're more likely to do your homework, if you guys know that. This is a statistics course. We're talking about probability and the meaning of that word. But students who do these things are more likely to finish their homework if they know what to do. If you don't know, then you're not going to do my homework because I don't know. So students are more likely. Now, how do we clear? How do we clear this out? You guys, I got to clear this out. Remember that? Go up to the title. Good. Press what? Clear. And then go back down, and now you're good to go. Right. Let's say. A little dry this morning. Sorry about that, you guys. Should have got my coffee. Yes. Oh, you go to Stat, Edit. Anybody else need any help? Did you get that there? Oh, no. You're going to keep it on Edit. So hit Enter. So the first one there. Okay, so can you see over there by any chance, way back there? You can sit up here. Any more? What about you guys in the back? You could sit where? Oh, there's a seat. I know you guys don't like to sit in the front. But if you can't see, you can move up. I don't know. I mean, I can't see myself, so that's why I say, it's like, geez, whatever. All right, what are we going to do? We're going to enter this what? Data. Okay, first data value. So I'm going to actually scroll out because I think at first people have to see every detail, right? 2, what? Enter. You guys okay with that? 0, what? Enter. 1, enter. 0, enter. 4, enter. 2, enter. 0, what? Enter. And 4, what? Enter. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have entered your data into what list? L1, list 1. Okay, good. Good morning, Jasmine. So far, so good? Now let's think about this. We're going to want to compute that mean, median, and mode, okay? That's what we're going to want to do. So I'm going back here and I'm going to write that down. Okay, I want the mean and the median and the mode. Alrighty. Okay. All right, we're going to want to calculate. Is that true? So go back. What class are you in again? Hit stat. Move over to what? Calc. You okay with that? Think of the course you're in. Stat and then calc. And you're on one variable stats. That's what you want to stay. Do you want to move down to anything else? No. Keep it on one variable stat and hit what? Enter. Now, double check, ladies and gentlemen. See what you have. You have what again? Did you enter your data in list 1? Okay, then scroll down to calculate and then hit what? Enter. What do you think it just did? It calculated. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy. Huh? No, you're going to have to go. Did you enter your list in list 1 or list 2? Okay, then you want to know what you want to do when up to the L1? So here's a question. I'm going to answer the question. Some people may need some help here, right? Go back to stat. Okay, you're going to go to calculate one variable stats. Now, right here, it should be L1. If it's L2, you have to tell the TI, hey, TI, go to L1. How do you do that? You see that 1 key again? But it's blue. So you hit second, 1. Oh, it's on L1 now. Now scroll to calculate. You okay with that? So hit the second, and then the 1 key, it takes you to the blue, which is L1. Now hit enter. And so, yes, so if you have that issue, if it's on a different list, that gets you on the right list. Okay? Now, sample mean. Okay? That's the X bar. What's the sample mean? Let's go to the tenths. What's that going to be? The 6 is in the tenths position. Digit to the right's a 2. What do you get? 1 point what? 6. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. You're good to go. What do you think? Is anybody going to go rush and get the what? The TI after class? Put it on your Christmas list? What was on your Christmas list? Put a TI calculator on the list. How do we get the median, ladies and gentlemen? Scroll down to what? What's the word? Med. That's the median. What's the median, ladies and gentlemen? Med is short for median. It is 1 point what? 5. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think? Is that okay? Nice. Man. All right, how do we do the mode? Remember, for the mode, you have to tell the TI to do what? Sort. So, I mean, even like I said, for my homework, if it were me, I'm going to put that in red to remind myself. I got to sort from smallest to largest. And in fact, I got to go to the TI calculator, and I got to tell that TI to sort. So you go, okay, how do I do that? Well, what class you in? Stat. Edit. Is that true? No. Go down to sort. You guys see the sort? See that there? We sort A. I don't even know what sort D does. It might sort from largest to smallest. But sort A, hit what? Enter. If I can find my mouse, hit enter. Now I have to tell the TI what to sort, what list to sort. I want it to sort list 1. Why? That's where your data is. It's in list 1. You guys okay with that? All right. So how do I get to that list? List 1 is in blue. So I have to get to the blue mode. The only way I get to the blue mode is hit that second key. Thankfully, it's in blue itself. So it's kind of telling me. And then I have to go down where? Down to what? To 1. Notice what it did. That's now list 1. So close, ladies and gentlemen. Close that parentheses, and guess what it's going to do? It's going to now say what? I have sorted, and I am done. So it sorted the list for you guys. What do you guys do now? Go back and hit what? Stat, edit. It's on edit. Keep it on edit. And then take a very close look. What did it just do with your list? It sorted your list. How? Smallest to largest as you read top down. So what's the frequency of the data value 0? 3. What's the frequency of the data value 1? Frequency of the data value 2. And the data value 4. So what's the mode, the most popular data value? It's going to be what? 0. And ladies and gentlemen, guess what you just did? You found the mean, median, and mode using the TI what calculator. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy. All right, you guys okay with that? Okay. What do you guys think? Was it easier the second time? Then it's going to be easier the third time, easier the fourth time. But if you never practice it, it ain't going to get easier. In fact, I guarantee if you don't practice it, it'll get harder. Because then you're going to go, I don't even remember what to do. You see what I'm saying? And you guys can do this. You guys can do this stuff. You guys can do that. But it's language and process. Process is following really a set of instructions. And that's what you have here. You have a set of what? Instructions. Okay, you guys see what I'm saying? So, anyway, you guys can do this. Now, I'm going to have you guys try it on your own here. Okay? But I'm going to do it in a context here of the lecture. I'm going to ask you guys here this question. Who is the better bowler? I'm going to give you guys 2 bowlers. Miley Cyrus or Hannah Montana. They can't be. It can't be. It's not right. Miley Cyrus or who? Hannah Montana. So I'm going to give you guys some bowling scores. You guys ready? You're going to try to tell me who the better bowler is. 185 for Hannah. 225. 245. And then I'm going to say this. 145. 185. And 125. Okay? Now for Hannah... Well, she has a 185, and then she has a 200. She has a 170, a 185 here. Okay. A 210. Okay. So, hold on. And a 160. And what I'm really saying to you to do, what I want you guys to do in this example here, I'll give you some time. I want you to compute. I want you guys to compare their means. Okay? So I'm really saying to you guys this. Hey, compare their means. See who has a better summary, right? Because the mean is a summary. And while you're at it, tell me what the median is for each and the mode is for each set of data here. All right. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys some time here to do this. Of course, we're going to go over it. I want you to find the better bowler. Use the instructions I gave you, okay? See if you guys can do that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you guys ready to go over these here? I'm going to ask you first before I go over this. What's the mean for Miley? What's her mean score? What about Hannah? What's Hannah's mean? So remember, the mean is a summary, or it's the center of the data set. So they have the same summary. They have the same what? Center of data, 185. So can you say who's better? Based on that summary, what do you guys think? Can you say who's better? No. Okay, good. Now, what's the median for Miley? 185. Okay. And what about for Hannah? 185. Okay. That's interesting. What's the mode? 185. So, oh my God, they have the same what? Same summaries, right? Same centers, same averages. That's all the phrases that we use for these things. Well, it can't be the same, girl. Can't be the same. There's no way. They're very different. There's no way. No different. So let's double check because you guys might have made a mistake, right? So let's go to the TI, okay? So remember, we're going to enter, I'm going to do something here maybe a little bit different, a little bit more sophisticated, just in case. I'm going to enter Miley Cyrus's scores in L1, and I'm going to push the envelope. I'm going to enter Hannah's scores in L2. You guys okay with that? You go, what? You can do that? Yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Now, you don't have to, because some of you guys might have done it without it. And, if you did it without it, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to go to a different list. Okay? But I'm going to do that in case some people, give you a little bit more there to work with. And in the future, you might have two lists. So anyway, just kind of sharpen our skill sets. So how do we clear a list? You guys remember? Scroll up and hit what? Clear. Now scroll down. You are good to go in list 1. So Miley in orange, all of her scores are going in list 1. Okay, you guys okay with that one? All right, let's try it out. And maybe you have to see that again, and we will. 185. Enter. 225. What? Enter. 245. Hit what? Enter. 145. Hit what? Enter. 185. Hit what? Enter. 125. Hit what? Enter. Now, I entered everything in list 1. I'm going to scroll to the right. And what did it just do? It put me in list what? 2. So I can enter everything now. I can enter now Hannah's bowling scores into list 2. You don't have to do it this way. So 185, enter. 200, enter. Okay, maybe you want to see every detail. What comes next? 170, you hit what? Enter. 185, you hit what? Enter. 210, you hit what? Enter. And I'm going to say 160, we hit what? Enter. Okay, you okay with that? Notice what I did. I did what? I entered the 2 data sets in different lists. Don't have to do that. I can just put it all in list 1 and clear it. But anyway, I just wanted to share with that for you guys. Now, what do we have to do? We have to calculate. Is that true? You guys with me on that? So what class are you in? Stat. Scroll to calculate. 1 variable stats. Is it an L1? Okay. Now, remember, I'm going to do L1 before L2. So L1 is perfectly fine. So I'm going to do that. Okay. So I'm in L1. I'm going to hit what? Calculate. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I'm going to be able to verify. What was, Miley, what's her mean? See the X bar on top? Isn't that the mean? What's the median? 185. So the mean is 185 and the median is 185. You guys are correct. Okay, good. Now, great. Let's do the mode now. And in order to do the mode, what do? We're going to have to sort, right? So go to Stat, Edit. It's already in Edit. Go down to now what? Sort. Because you're going to sort from what? Smallest to largest. What list are you sorting? We're going to sort what list first? L1. We're on list 1. So we got to go into the blue mode. So I'm going to hit blue. Second. Then I'm going to go down to L1. Is that right? That's right. Here. Okay. So I should have an L1 in the sort. I close the parentheses and then I hit enter, and then it says it's done sorting. So once it's done, go back to stat, edit, edit. Okay. So let's take a close look. Actually, what do you guys see about list 1? It's sorted. Is that true? But let me remark. You can see the frequency for 185 being 2. Is that true? But let me remark. Did I even have to do that if I looked at this list myself? No. The most popular data value is 185. So there you go. All right. You guys okay with that? All right. Good for you guys. Now, what's Hannah's mode? 185, because I did the same thing here, but I don't know her mean or median. I have to double check. So I want to let you guys know, you don't have to even sort it. You can look at it sometimes and figure that out faster. Not always, but sometimes. So, okay. So we want to do the mean and median for Hannah. So we're going to say stat again. We're going to calculate. It's on one variable, stats, but we have to change this to what? To list 2, L2. So in order to do that, remember, we have to go to what key now? It's in blue, but now it's number what? 2. Why? Do you guys see in blue L2 there? Yeah, okay. Now hit enter or scroll down to calculate. Doesn't matter. We're now going to calculate. And it's going to calculate list 2. So what did you guys end up with here? 185 for the mean. And what is med? Also 185. Oh, man. So let me remark about this here for you guys, okay? Now, both of the bowlers, we verified what to do using the TI, right? List 1, list 2. Anybody going to go out and get what? Maybe you say it's a little too expensive. Where could you get it? Maybe OfferUp. Get it on OfferUp. Anybody get their TI on OfferUp maybe? What was the cost? $40. That's a good deal. You get them at the swap meet too? Where? What swap meet? They sell calculators at the swap meet? Really? You got an offer up? What'd you get it for? $40? Get a couple. Offer up? Get it on offer up, ladies and gentlemen. $40 on offer up. Now, could you rent it for $15? Yes. I had a student in winter. You know what? He just decided, I ain't gonna rent a calculator.
I think you can rent it for $5 in the ASU office.
The ASU, $5? Oh, $12?
$5 if you're an ASU member.
Oh man. Where at? Where at? Which office? The ASU rents them as well? $5? If you're an ASU member, $5. If you're not, $12. Oh, I see. Go pay $7 for your ASU membership, and then $5 to rent the calculator. Total $12. I don't know. The membership is $3 now. So that's $8. So if you say to me, Mr. Judge, it's okay. If you say, Mr. Judge, can I borrow that $8? I say, sure, here, I'll give you the $8. For Christ's sake, let's go get your calculator, go rent it. I won't give you the $140. And if you lose it, you got to pay. But geez, if you need the $8, just let me know. I'll go to the ATM. You guys know what I mean? I say this because I had a student. He would never go get it. He'd never go rent the calculator ever. And on tests, he'd just borrow mine because I have an extra one in case students don't show up. I'm sorry, in case they forget their calculator on the test, right? So he just would borrow it. He would never do it. It's like, why don't you go get your calculator? Don't know. Don't know the reason. Don't know the reason. Sometimes people just what? They just don't follow instructions. You guys know what I mean? That's just the way some people are until eventually what happens? They realize, oh man, I guess I got to follow the instructions. I just want to throw that out there just to let you guys know. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you guys another question. This is going to be important too. All right. What's your favorite? Let me ask you this before I ask you that question. Even though they have the same summaries and you can't determine who the better bowler is, who would you rather have in your bowling team? Look at the data. Some people are going to say, I want Miley on my bowling team. Why? Why do you guys want Miley? Huh? Well, sometimes people say, you know what? I like what she did. She scored a what? You'll say, you know what? What Miley did was she scored a 245. That was good. Oh, she scored a what? 225. That's good. But what's the problem? She also scored a what? A 125 and a 245. Do you guys see that there? So some people will look at Miley's scores and they'll go, yeah, I like her high scores, but the risk is her low scores. You guys see what I'm saying? All right. Now, does anybody want Hannah? Who would rather have Hannah